Hi, everyone. This is Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy. Thank you very much for joining me for this 8-part series covering 46 sessions. This is the last section of the contract. I attempted to just give you a basic idea of the recent HELOC that I obtained. 156 pages, 25 to 35 signatures and initials, and give you an idea of the HELOC itself and some of the parts and the sections. So we're going ahead and continue with this. Number 39, property owner's affidavit. Just basically had to sign a document that further describes the property, the address, where it was located, and the county. Next, we had the HELOC notice to the borrowers. That was just 1 or 2 pages in general by indicating that by signing below, you agree that you may not have access to the unfunded portion of your HELOC until the end of the investor or for 90 days, whichever is greater. So this was important in the sense that some HELOCs allow you to have access to going in and out of the HELOC maybe in 30 days or 20 days or less. But for this particular investor, I was limited to 90 days. Yeah, 90 days, 60 to 90 days. All right, again, let me read this. HELOC notice to the borrower. And it was pretty much buried at the very end of the contract. But anywho, due to the impending transfer and sale of your loan to an investor, it is likely that you will not have access to unfunded portion of your home equity line of credit for 60 to 90 days. If you suspect that you may need access to these funds in this period of time, please inform the corporation. So buried inside of the document, devil's in the detail, that yes, 60 to 90 days, I may not have access to the funds. All right, home equity line of credit disbursement statement. Number 4, that just covered the initial disbursement, which totaled 50,500. The payoffs, which were 46,929. My borrowing costs and loan fees and applicable closing cost. So that was just a statement of the disbursement. The next section, consumer credit score disclosure. Now as I've gone through this, it seems that there's been 4 different areas in which the consumer credit was talked about. Scores were provided, so probably gonna go back and see what was the difference. Because again, in going through these 46 sections that I put them together, consumer credit scoring disclosure played an important role, but there may have been some different sections and different meanings, but I'm gonna go back and read them. Let's see. They still included Equifax Credit Services, TransUnion Consumer Disclosure Center, and also Experian National Consumer Assistance. When I got this HELOC, scores were 701, 681, and 712. And as I talked about on some of the commercial scoring models, like at Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, Capital One, the score was close to 800. So that's one of the things that I've been talking about. There's a consumer model that we see every day on the screen, but then there's another set of models that they're running in the background. And if you ask, well, how do I know? Because I asked, I'm like, okay, how do I know about this model ahead of time? Can I research on the internet? No, sir. Okay. All right, next is the request and authorization for lender's loss payable. That was just putting again the lender on the insurance policies. If anything was to happen, they were be paid for it. These particular lenders, and it's called, well, for my lender, it was called the 438 BFU Lenders Loss Payable Endorsement, and they were based on my insurance policy. They are in the second lien position. The first lien position is the mortgage company that's already there, and this is the HELOC is the second lien position. Okay, had to sign that. Next again was a residential mortgage score disclosure. Now I've heard about a mortgage score, but then when I ask companies, they seem like they really don't say that it exists. But in this particular document, it was called the Residential Mortgage Credit Score Disclosure Exception Notice. So I'm gonna go back and read this. The scores are the same with the same corporations. So what really makes it a difference? But they are calling it residential credit score. Right here, it called, or one was called the consumer credit score. So there's a lot of scores and disclosure that can be kind of confusing. Okay. So that is that. Next is undisclosed debt acknowledgement. Let me read this. Thank you for choosing blank corporation for your mortgage financing need. It is important that we have accurate representation of your financial commitments, so that we can determine if you qualify a loan. Each time someone requests your credit report, and an inquiry is noted on the report. The most common reason that is occurs is connection with the application. We will continually monitor your credit activity during the loan application process and may obtain a credit report prior to close. So if I picked up some extra debt before they closed, they could have went back and looked at it before. New accounts and inquiries may impact the loan approval. So I could have lost the loan if I made some extra credit. So I think maybe you should be leery before you take on any more debt, before you close a HELOC or a mortgage. Just be careful about that. Okay. All right, and that was it. And that is it. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey to using a HELOC. I really feel blessed that I've been able to get this product. I'm gonna make the best of the product, not just improve my financial situation and my family's, but also I wanted to be also help the community writ large. A lot of people invested in me that I never even knew or never even met, that gave me the opportunity. Communities has been historically may have some issues of discrimination that they did not get at home. I was blessed to get 3 mortgages. So I'm definitely blessed to really get this information out. So again, this has been Will, aka Dr. Financial Literacy. I'm a political economist. If you want to work with me or my team in improving your credit, being a authorized user, looking to get a home, how to improve your odds of getting a home, contact my team and let's see how we can work with you. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. And thank you for joining me on these series of videos. Bye-bye. Have a great day.